The next thing to work on is the kettlebell clean. So that's how we're going to get heavy weights to our shoulders. So the important thing here is that from the hip down, it looks just like a swing from the hip down. So when I do a swing, the hip throws, and again, that arm is just acting as a guide. So now I'm going to drive that elbow up and guide it toward my shoulder. The important thing when you do these is that you don't do what I'm about to do, which is going to throw the kettlebell over my hand, it's going to slam into my wrist, and it's going to hurt when I do it even just now. So, saw that bell come down. I'll do that one more time. See how I threw the bell over the hand and it slammed into the wrist. What we want to do is only pull the bell as high as you need it to be, which is right here. So you only want to pull the bell that high, and then you're going to punch through and bring your wrist to the kettlebell. So I need to move my hand around the bell. So I've got my elbow up here as I'm pulling, and then I just want to move the hand so that the elbow comes under the bell and the wrist goes to meet the bell with minimal distance between the bell and the wrist. So I'll do 3 reps, and I'm going to slow one of them down into edits for slow motion. So, you saw how that elbow came through, and I punched up in order to get the bell to sit into the position I want to talk about next. So, where you want to catch it is I want to have that wrist sitting under the weight, because the wrist, I want to have that elbow sitting under the weight. You can see that I have my hand in slightly relative to my elbow, because this is forming sort of its own center of mass. So I want to have my elbow sitting over the center of mass of the kettlebell. Now when I go to press it, I'm just going to shift out so that I now have my wrist sitting over the elbow, and I can transfer force through the bones of the lower arm. And if you want to see a description of the hand position for a press, you can watch the bench press video where I have a little bit more about that, but it's running deep in the hand so that it doesn't bend the wrist back by being high up in the fingers. And again, notice when I'm here, I have my hip sitting tucked because I want the hip to be underneath the weight. If I'm standing tall, this is going to pull me forward. So again, when you have a weight in front, you're going to tuck the hip just slightly. So now that hip again is supporting the center of mass of the bell, just like the elbow. And I have the bell sitting here relative to the wrist.